Hi, my name is Pat Hardy, and I'm 58 years old, and I live in Owasso, Oklahoma. Dr. Wong performed two separate types of surgery on my gums. The first one was done about a year and a half ago. The tissue used was tissue from the upper part of my mouth, and it was removed and then put in. It was put on my gums. This was a traumatic piece of surgery. It was a great deal more complicated than I had imagined it to be. But I didn't know that it would take so long, and I didn't know it would take so long to at least in my heart, I didn't, to heal. About a month ago, we did the lower half of my jaw, and this time we used freeze-dried tissue in place of going in and taking it out of my mouth. And it was then attached to this portion of my jaw. This piece of surgery, it was a lot less involved, a lot less invasive, and so obviously it was much less trauma, and I had very little pain. If I had to do it over again, would I prefer using the more traditional method, which is taking the skin from the roof of my mouth, or would I prefer to use the freeze-dried product and have it surgically attached? Obviously, it was easier with the freeze-dried product. I didn't have the trauma. The roof of your mouth feels very different from one side to the other when you've had that done, and you've had skin removed from the roof of your mouth. It doesn't sound like it would be painful, but it is, and I constantly felt, at least the first week or so, like part of the roof of my mouth was falling down. And I kept putting my tongue there and pushing it, thinking, it's coming out, it's coming out. But it wasn't. So I really think I like the more modern and the freeze-dried, because it's more technologically advanced. And medicine and dental work is coming so far so quickly. I just think it's marvelous. But that's what I would do. I think I would probably go the more modern, technologically advanced way, if it was up to me. I'm living proof that it works and that it's wonderful, and I'd recommend it highly. I would highly recommend it. The value of doing this versus not doing anything, or versus having to go to full dentures, there's no question. There's no question in my mind. I'd do this again in a heartbeat.